media intensive screening. DCTV is a nonprofit media arts center that has been a community of and for documentary filmmakers since 1972. DCTV provides free youth media programs, hands-on nonfiction screening, and event series, all under the same roof as our award-winning documentary production house.
Hi, my name is Alexa Perez. I am a student at Talent Unlimited High School, and I am currently entering the 10th grade. The film that I worked on this summer was called What Goes Through Our Heads, and this film was about the different perspectives on the hardships going through a teenager's mind nowadays, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. The people in this film explain that they feel their problems and feelings get pushed aside, whether it's by their family, friends, or society in general. I loved creating this project and learning all new things as a new young filmmaker. I loved hearing the stories of teenagers my age, and I'm so grateful to be able to share these stories with all of you. And now onto my co-host, Sam.
Hello, I am Samara, or also known as Sam. I am a student at City and Country Middle School. The film I worked on during this summer is called Brown Skin White, an experimental documentary that really highlights the insecurities of young Black girls and how society greatly inflicts unachievable standards of beauty upon them. I use the visual aspect of my film to show how these girls' voices are continuously nullified as they are told that their eyes, hair, and skin is not considered pretty to the public eye. It was very fun making this project. I mean, I was very nervous of how it would turn out considering it was my first time making something like this. But the process, help, tips, and everything I received from my teachers and my peers definitely made it really good fun and hit, and love to make another film like, and I was given the chance to share my feelings through this amazing form of art. So thank you. So now we're gonna go on to the support.
DCTV Youth Media is made possible by many individual and institutional supporters. We would like to first thank DCTV's Board of Directors for their ongoing guidance, leadership, and support. DCTV Youth Media is supported by the Pinkerton Foundation, the Charles Hayden and Samuel Rubin Foundation, AT&T and Warner Media, Hippo Technologies, LLC, Adobe, and Taking It Global, and many other individual donors.
DCTV Youth Media is also supported in part by public funds from the New York City Department of Cultural Affairs in partnership with the City Council and by the National Endowment for Arts. This program is also made possible by the New York State Council of the Arts with the support of Governor Andrew M. Cuomo and the New York State Legislature.
DCTV Youth Media is also supported by the Office of Manhattan Borough President Gail Brewer. DCTV is also generously supported by the Geld Family Broadridge Financial Solutions, Inc., the Jesse and Dorothy Hartman Foundation, and many individual donors.
This year, film class took place online and everyone had to navigate their way.
Apocalypse happened. How did,
make an experience and an interesting time for creating films. And just like every hero in our favorite films, we overcome our obstacles and achieve our goals. Art comes from struggle, and our films are evidence of just that. I'm proud of my peers and all we were able to accomplish in just 4 weeks.
Thanks to the guidance of DCTV instructors as well as fellow DCTV students, these films were able to be sharpened into the amazing films we saw today. We would like to take a moment and thank all the instructors that helped hone our projects to their finished product. Thank you, Kira Britt, Michael Berto, Pedro Navarro, Jamal Hodge, Robert Gonzalez, and Sashana Dupre.
The name of this year's theme is called Reconnect Self, because as the world begins to open up again, we all have to relearn what it means to be human and reconnect ourselves with our families, friends, communities, but most importantly, ourselves.
This year and a half cut us off from everything we love most, from extended families to the comfort and connection that comes from standing shoulder to shoulder with a stranger at the store. Now we are walking into the world we once knew, but it doesn't look the same anymore, so we must assign new meaning to all that we've missed. Through this Q&A, we will be able to fully understand the filmmaker's thought process and demonstrate their quest to redefine their connection to the world.
The purpose of the Q&A will be to learn more about our filmmakers and films they produced. If you would like to ask a question or leave a comment, please use the chat box that appears on the side of your screen, and we will try to read them aloud. We are also recording this Q&A and will be made available to the public.
Let's begin with an opening question for all of our filmmakers. During these unusual and debilitating times, what was the thing that kept you going to make your films? Was it a person, maybe a quote? Let's start off with Archie. If Arjun's not here, let's start with Liam.
Did you say my name?
Yes, we can start with Liam.
So one thing that like kind of kept me going to make my films is also like, well, first off, I did a group project, so I wanted to like keep up. Well, one thing that kept me going was just like making sure I did my role in the film and not, like slack off or like, be lazy with what I was doing. It was also like, I started it because I actually cared about it. So, I didn't want to like put disrespect onto it. So that's also like what kept me going on working on the film.
Okay, so our next general question is, what did you want the audience to take out of your film? Let's hear from Jamari.
All right, so basically the message that I want the audience to take out, I kind of stated in the video that I wanted people to be themselves and not really have what other people's thoughts and opinions affect them or overwhelm them in a way, because everyone might have a different type of mentality or different ways of how they do things in their lives, and just because of what someone else said shouldn't really alter what you usually do or alter what your interests are or what you want to do, achieve in your future and everything.
Okay, so sorry about that, some malfunctions there. But another general question is, as a filmmaker, what did you learn while making your film? Let's hear from Phoebe.
Something that I learned was definitely do not underestimate audio and sound, because while I was making my film and while I was editing, it was really windy on one of the scenes. So I had to completely cover that and edit it so that it would excuse the sound in the film. And so definitely spend time trying to figure out what you're using as audio equipment, because it can be very hard to compensate for while editing.
Audio was definitely a difficult thing to, try to, make it perfect. Okay, let's go into some more specific questions for our filmmakers. Jordan, clearly you are a great musician, but what did you learn from filmmaking while making your piece, and how was it different from making music?
I learned that filmmaking actually takes time and effort, because when I first heard we're making a 3-minute film, I was like, oh, that should be easy. It shouldn't take that long. But it is really long, and you have to put like I said, you have to put your time into it. And I learned so many things. And from it's different from making music, because I feel like film, you're showing more visuals. But at the same time, music and film go hand in hand, because when I was making my film, I had to focus on the audio more and, you know, do the behind the scenes of the audio stuff. So that was a challenge, but yeah.
Okay, so moving on to Michael's group. Roniel, on average, how long did each scene of stop motion take to complete?
It was very long. I would say probably 2 to 3 hours. To give you guys uh, an idea of what it was like, if I wanted to record 10 seconds of just a scene, I would have to take 100 pictures of that scene just to make up 10 seconds. So yeah, it's pretty hard and long to do.
Yeah, stop motion is very difficult. Warda, what motivated you to be able to preserve and still complete your film while your mother was in the hospital? Most people would completely abandon their projects. So we're wondering, where did you find the strength to continue?
I'm sure I wouldn't be here if my instructor and my mom, who was on the bed in the hospital, didn't motivate me, because I was planning to give up, not complete the film and not continue with the program. But my family, my mom was like, yes, you have to do it. You joined the program. It doesn't matter. You're still with me, but you have to continue. And my instructor, when I told him that my mom is in the hospital, he understood and he was like, it's okay. You can still do it. I'm not going to force you. I'm here to support you. Um, you can tell about your mom and what's happening. So they both motivated me.
Well, I just wanted to say I found your film so touching, and honestly, your family is so strong. So full kudos to you and everything. So okay. So for Jamal's group, sorry, with so many forms of oppression and racial tension in the world, why was this specific tension important for you guys to talk about?
Yeah, so I'm one of the members of our group in Jamal, and we wanted to address the tension between the Black and Asian communities because it's something that's not talked about, and it needs to be, especially in light of the Stop Asian Hate and Black Lives Matter movements. During the pandemic, it's easy for communities to become polarized against each other. And one main influence is the media, which can be used to divide people with false information, prejudices, racism, biases, all of that is fed to us. At the end of the day, we're all working towards the same goal: peace, love, unity. Those are just a few. And we should be coming together to fight against the problem of the oppression we face rather than each other. So that's something that we really wanted to deliver through our film.
Okay, Camila, how difficult was it to work with your family members as actors, especially giving them lines and a script to work with?
I guess it was sort of challenging because it was like their first time acting, and like it was really hard not to get frustrated because like they're not professional actors, and it's like kind of hard to deal with mistakes. But like I guess I got pretty lucky with my mom because I think she was a pretty good actor in the film. But yeah, and it's kind of hard to like deal with people who like might care slightly less than you about the project because like as a creator, like you really care, you're the one who cares the most about the project, and it's kind of hard to like accept the fact that like not everybody's gonna be like crazy over working on something like that.
For sure. So for Sushana's group, what inspired you guys to choose that format for your film, and why did you choose predominantly graphics to express yourself for Anaya?
I think what inspired us to choose the format of our film was the fact that we wanted to, I guess, like take a different approach to like documentary films. Like we wanted to make it more our own, and we wanted to be more creative with it. And like I think that that's why we decided to incorporate like interviews and stuff like that. We wanted to make it more personal, and yeah.
All right. One more question we have is, what were some moments you remember when you made your film? This question is for James.
Like moments in general.
Yeah, just moments in general.
Well, sadly, there was a lot that I got off camera because Nick, he doesn't like sitting down. He likes to move around and walk around the shop and show us everything, and it's kind of hard to get that on camera. And some other things are, it's odd because when you're just getting a haircut from him, he's like the most stand up and out loud person. But it feels like when I was interviewing him, he sort of quieted down and got serious and wasn't telling as many jokes. But I think what I got basically captured Nick in general.
Great, thank you. Now we want to move on to a question for the instructors. What was your experience like working with your students remotely, and what would you like to say to your students tonight?
Well, hi all. I will say it was just as much as we're teaching you, it's awesome always getting a new batch of students and learning so much, especially the different viewpoints and all the different ways that you guys would shoot projects. I know as an instructor, I definitely take back a lot of the all the little, like the 1 minute prompts. You guys always give me different new ideas to go and shoot stuff. So I love that. And it was really awesome to see a bunch of super duper creative people just create some amazing stories and really use your imaginations. I know because of pandemic, we working in person and working virtually are two different situations. And I think that for us working all virtual, we did an amazing job. So I'm proud of all of you guys.
Yeah, I agree with Robert. Just to add on, with my group, this was the youngest group I've ever had while working here at Pro TV, and I think it was a really fun and entertaining time because you guys all gave me bits and pieces of your personality, and we all vibed very well together. And I feel like that helped our group move forward and produce your films, which all came out amazing, by the way. Thank you guys for your time this summer, and I hope you enjoyed your screening.
I guess I'll go. I want to say thank you to all the students that I work with for your vulnerability and your openness. I also love watching your ideas go from like just conversations to like stuff on the screen. I learned so much from all of you, and I hope that you all stick with this in some kind of shape or form and move on and keep trying to do more and more and more stuff. Y'all are all amazing. I'm proud of everybody. Even if you weren't in my group, proud of y'all too. Everybody did such a great job, working with all
really awesome. Yeah, I mean, I agree with Michael, and everybody, everything everybody's saying. I just want to say to my group is that you guys were amazing, fun. I called you guys treasures on the first day, and you proved me right. I really felt like you guys just show so much like courage, confidence, and just compassion in your approach to the subject and the subject matter. And I feel like every time I work with a young group of people, you guys really just make us better as older people. You bring the magic back to filmmaking and discovery and manifesting the dreams on screen. So I just want to say thank you to all you guys. I too have learned a lot from you guys, especially Stella. Your organization level is taught me a lot. But yeah, I'm just really, really grateful to you guys. I'm grateful to all the work that everybody's done. And yeah, just be courageous enough to tell the truth. To all the students, as an artist, just be courageous enough to tell your truth. So hopefully you guys keep this going, and see you again.
I would just want to, give a special shout out to my group. I'm super proud of you guys for, pushing through. And I think I just want to say, like, if if you're going to commit, right? And, speak up and advocate for your ideas, because everyone on this Zoom has ideas, has thoughts, has things that they want to do. Commit to yourself, commit to your ideas, and, practice the art of finishing. I think that's the most important thing, because you could have 1,000 ideas, but unless you practice the art of finishing, they're just ideas, right? And, everyone here is talented, creative, and you guys are all beyond capable. So, I'm looking forward, to seeing, what you guys do, whether it's film related, personal, or whatever. Like, just know whatever you choose to do, you can do it. You just gotta do it.
Well, I guess I can be the next one, and I think we, the teachers from DCTV, we were the lucky ones, because a teacher is never so happy than when it's having like really good students. And this summer was like that, and DCTV is a big family. Some of you have been around for a little bit of time, some of you are new, but this is a big family, and all of you were adopted already, so it's up to you to stay in this house or to walk to another house. But I highly encourage you, if you walk to another place, should be like any place where you can keep learning about filmmaking, because all of you are full of so many talents. But having a lot of talent is like 45% of the thing. 55, it's discipline. It's never quitting. It's studying, and above all, enjoying the process, because it's a long and hard process, and you have to learn to enjoy the process. So welcome to the CTV. Would be awesome to have all of you for many, many years around. And I am the happy one to be like sharing with all of you this summer.
Thank you guys all for your input. This has also just been an amazing summer for me too. And I want to say, like, I never really thought I would be making a film at all. Like, it never even crossed my mind. So definitely has been full of surprises for me and things I didn't know I could do at all. So thank you so much for the opportunity. And thank you all for joining us for the DCTV 2021 Summer Media Intensive Screening Q&A. We hope you've enjoyed it.
Please check out DCTV's official website in order to keep up with the latest news on DCTV, along with information for applying to this year's academic year program. Thank you, everybody. Amazing work, everyone. And I hope everyone has a great night.
Bye.
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 Bye all. You guys were amazing. Keep up the great work.
Thanks, everybody.
John, we're still on. Do you want to share a greeting with the students? We're still on.
Well, I think that everybody said things better than I could say it. I also appreciate what the instructors did and what they said. I like the fact that there was a very strong vein of empowerment. We're all in the middle of tough times, and there wasn't any whining. It was really good bootstrapping, really good examples of ways in which we're all making lemonade at this particular time. And so that's the type of stuff that not only can make the filmmaker feel good and strong, but it makes us feel good and strong too. So I really appreciate it. And I thank everybody for making all those films.
Yeah, I think you guys did an amazing job this summer. I hope you guys come back in the fall and really want to pursue filmmaking. Filmmaking goes across disciplines, so you can learn.
I thought you were leaving.
You can learn a lot in filmmaking and transfer it to other skills. So again, I just want to thank you guys all for joining us this summer. It really made my summer enjoyable to see all you guys work hard and make incredible films, especially for like Kira's group. They're the youngest group that we've ever had, Kira and Robert. Their group were, 13 and 14. And
yeah, it was some of their first films too.
Yes, and for all of you guys who made your first film, I'm just so impressed. And for the college students, I'm glad that Jamal and you and yourself have really pushed yourself to make a really nice little short film. And I hope again, like you pursued, or if you ever need anything from DCTV, from me or Jesse or other instructors, please reach out to us. We're here again as a community to help you out and to keep you under the fold, as Pedro says, in the family. So again, thank you guys for everything. I don't know if Jesse wants to say anything.
Sure, I'll say something. I don't know where my video is, but I'll say something. It was great. This is amazing that 4 weeks ago, maybe you had a little glimmer of an idea, but look at with all your hard work and your dedication, the conviction and the courage and the bravery that you took to take it to the next level and to create a production and see it through and create these wonderful films that are so powerful and have an impact. I think is truly, something to commend, especially during these times that we're working out of a remote setting. And, you really took ownership of this, and we are so very proud of you. We want to also thank the parents and the community of supporters, because not only does it take one person, it takes a whole community of people to support young artists and young filmmakers. And that's what it's all about. Also, if it wasn't for DCTV, we wouldn't be able to have these wonderful programs. So just, thank you so much for allowing us to keep on creating and allowing these students to use this as an outlet and express what they want to express. So thank you so much. I don't know if Sam and Alexa want to do another, take it away.
But also remember, the new application for the fall opens. I will be sending you guys all applications for the fall. So please fill them out.
Absolutely. And you can reach us at dctvny.org/youth, and we'll put it on YouTube. And yeah, reach out to us, please.
Keep creating, folks. Keep creating. You have amazing stories and amazing viewpoints and perspectives. The world needs it.
All right, everyone, thank you so much and have an amazing night.
Great.
For real now.
Thanks,
For
everybody.
real now.
Good night.
Bye, good night.
Thanks. Bye. Good work.
Great work, Al. Great work.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.